Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Today we're working on the filter capacitor board, and this mounts on the top underneath that metal can. And it's a really small turret board you'll see here, and there's a jumper here, here, and here. And the way this works is the negative side of the filter caps go here. So here's one of the caps as an example, and it will go right here, and there'll be 3 more. They're all 22 microfarads at 475, which today you can't get, so I'm putting in, or can't get easily, so I'm putting in 20s at 500. And these are sprays, so these are really good ones. So we're going to mount these in, and then there's a wire that comes off of here that goes to the choke and the standby switch. There's a wire here that goes to the power tube and the grids of the power tube. And then there's a wire that comes off of here and here that goes to chassis ground. And that's all there is to it. I have to drill a hole here and a hole here, and that's how you mount it to the top. And this little insulator board goes underneath it, and that's all there is to it. So I'm going to build this assembly today, drill these holes, get it mounted on the top of the chassis, and we'll see where we go from there. I also I'm going to show you in a minute. I did get all the filaments working, connected, and I've got all that wired, and I'll give you an update on that in a few minutes. Let me go get this board built. Be right back. Okay, you'll see I have my my capacitor board built, and you'll notice that I didn't use the board with the turrets. I just found that the heat needed to melt the solder in the turrets was just too high, and it's too messy. So I used just the plain old rivet board that I had, and it really is so much easier. So what I'm doing now, these caps are all in place, and I'm just going to put a bead of hot glue here and here to hold them in place. Let's see if this is hot yet. And again, this prevents the bouncing around. I don't think this thing is ready yet, but that's the whole point, is you want to prevent these things from bouncing around. So let me get the bead of glue, and I'll wrap it up with that one. I'll be right back. Okay, you'll see I've got a bead of hot glue here and here, and I put a little dab here, and I put a little dab here. I don't want to make this thing impossible to fix 30 years from now when they dry out and I'm pushing up daisies. I don't want anybody cursing me. So I just used a little bit. It's enough that you could pry out if you had to when these need to be replaced at some point. So this board is done. So I'm going to focus on mounting this on the top of the chassis, and running the wires down below. And again, this red one goes onto the circuit board, which I'm going to build probably tomorrow because today's a holiday. And this black one goes to the power tube grids, and then this white one goes to the power board as well. And then these go to the to ground. So very simple, and the metal cover goes on top, and we've got our board built. All right, I'll be back with another update. Just to show you what this thing looks like when it gets mounted, you'll see all the wires just run down through this grommet. Then the metal cover goes right over here and mounts into these holes. So all I need to do now is just drill a couple of holes right here and mount this thing to the chassis. And I've got to put this insulator board underneath, and we've got our cap stuff built. Alright, so I'll focus on that, and I think that'll be it for this video. Tomorrow I'm going to start wiring the main circuit board, and that will take some time, so I'm not going to film the whole thing. I'll just give you updates along the way. So we've got the filter caps all done. Great. Maybe I'll add more to this video, we'll see. This is Ron. I'll be back. See, I told you. I just want to show you what it looks like with the metal cover on. I didn't mount it yet, I just placed that on there to show you. But that's what the final product is going to look like when it's all done. I'll be back. Alright, we have our capacitor board bolted to the chassis. You'll see I ran holes right here and have it screwed in. What I'm going to do now is hot glue this piece of foam inside here, like this. And then when I put this cover on top of here, it's going to just make sure that those caps don't move around. So let me go do that, and then we'll mount it. Alright, we've got the foam in here, and you'll see I put a little note in here when this thing gets opened up in 20 or 30 years when these caps dry out. Someone will figure that out. It won't be me. Let's put this on top. Like that. And we'll mount it with a screw. I'll shut it off for this. Alright, just like that. Complete. All finished. Alright, I think I will end the video here. And I'll start working on the turret board, and I'll see you guys after the holiday. This is Ron.